Hello. I should be crocheting right now, but instead I am currently uploading a YouTube video. It's Tuesday and it was supposed to be uploaded on Friday, but I was in panic mode last week. We're not in panic mode as much anymore. Hey, welcome to my next video blog as we enter into officially going to our first craft fair, which is today's the 29th and it's on the 2nd, so it's like in 4 days or something. Math. So I will show you all of the things that I have prepped. My goal is to finish all the projects as much as possible. Today is my only full day, quote unquote full day, of both kids are in school, because tomorrow and Thursday my daughter has half days. Friday she doesn't have school, and my son is also home from school on Friday. So today's my last full day. I have until roughly 1:45, and it's a few hours from now. So things we have to prep and finish today would be snowmen. There is about 6 snowmen that are fully prepped. They just need to be finished, stuffed and finished. I have 2 unicorns that need to be finished. I did this head last night. I have ornaments to be done. Oops. And then a whole bunch of sewing tails in. So we'll see what we get done today. The goal would be the snowmen for sure, and finish up a unicorn, because I would like to bring 3 unicorns to the show. I have 2 fully done, but one of those is sold. Bring it and sell the other one. I could just make another one, it's fine. So yeah, let's get going on that. Where do I start? Oh, I have to finish a cover photo for my YouTube video. We're gonna start there, then we're gonna take out the stuffing and make snowmen. This is my current setup. That is hanging on by a thread. But editing the video, crocheting, videoing, lifing. Okay, we are going. Let's close this. Close this some more. Kind of better. Okay, so we are going. I'm officially into snowman prep. So my goal is to get all of these done. All of them. I do have a few more noses to make, and normally I'm against safety eyes. I'm not really a big safety eye fan, but I need these to go a little quicker. So I did put safety eyes on this one. I go back and forth. I did go between, not like between the stitch, but through the stitch. And then the backings that I had for these 12 millimeter eyes were still coming right off, and then the smaller ones that I had for my lower ones I couldn't get on. But I did melt these pretty thoroughly. I think you can see that. So the melted part goes well over the top of it. So I feel better about that. And because it's through the stitch, not between the stitch, I can't imagine this coming out ever. So that's where we're going with that. Hopefully I put that on the right way. So I got my big old box of polyfill here. I got my bag of snowmen. I have you sort of propped up where you will see something on occasion, and I have a YouTube video playing. I might switch to a book because I have some books that are ending soon. And yeah, we're gonna keep going. I got all of my trees stuffed yesterday, which was a huge win. It did take me a good chunk of the day, but both kids were home and then we had visitors, so I'm still counting it as a win. We are being productive and I'm loving it. So let's go. Those snowmen are adorable, but there's so much sewing. and I just hate sewing so much. So I only did 2 of them so far, and I decided to switch to the bag of hats. I'm going to turn on an episode of Gilmore Girls and do hats and see how many I can get done in one episode of Gilmore Girls. I honestly don't know how many are in this box or bag, but I do have this box ready right next to me, so once they are done, I'm just going to throw them in the box. I don't think I can do poms because the poms that I have seem really small. I think they need to be a little bigger for an adult size hat. So I'm not going to do poms, and I'm just going to have like a cheap hat option. Alright, let's go. Okay, so some of these are done. They just have these long tails that need to get sewn in. I love this yarn so much for these hats. This was that Heartland brand. It's so soft, so wonderful. So yeah, I just gotta pull these strands through, and then we will count that as finishing the hat. Hopefully this is like enough to make it secure. It's just like a knot that I just tied a regular knot in the 2 ends, and then I'm gonna weave that through in here, I think. It could be green or yellow. So you got yellow with a green brim, or green with a yellow brim. How fun. Done. Do I have anybody local that wants to do all of this sewing for me? And finishing. I just want to crochet. I don't want to do the rest of it. Anyway, so far, I had some lunch. Let's bring you up a little higher so you can I can talk to you. I had some lunch. I did a little bit of work on my phone, and I have not finished my job yet. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hats and 1 headband to go. I did finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 hats, and the headband was already done. So, I suppose I can bring them in the car with me, but I gotta go pick up my kid now. Is there anybody local that wants to do this for me? I will pay you very little to nothing. This is one of the things that I wanted to do. My daughter wants to do it too. She has a little claw machine, and it's a small claw machine. Like a lot of these other vendors that I've seen do claw machines, I feel like they're bigger. They're able to make like the blanket yarn stuffies, but my daughter's claw machine is smaller. So I found this mini like pocket-sized dinosaur. It's gonna be a triceratops. I have one made, and we tested it yesterday, and it picks it up perfectly, and it fits through the hole of the claw machine. So this I was able to just do in 15 minutes. I have to stuff it, put eyes, and sew on the 3 little triceratops spikes, but 15 minutes, I feel like that's pretty good. And then I figured we would do like a flat rate, $3, $5, I don't know. What would you pay for this little tiny plushy thing that fits in the size of your hand? Play till you win, and you get a dinosaur. I'll show you when it's done, or I'll show you the done one when we get home. So I got a new microphone thinking it would help with the volume on my camera because I'm not crazy about my camera. But while I was recording this, I'm talking about the unicourse that I'm making, obviously, but the volume from the microphone was so bad. I had to mute the whole thing and just talk over this. So this is me deciding
that when I was at my daughter's book fair, they had this unicorse book, and I decided we had to have it. I was bringing it to the craft fair with us to make sure that we were able to let people know what those hand puppets were. And yeah, that's what I brought. We're going to cut the rest of this little clip out.
All the parents. It's the day after Halloween, and I'm curious as to what time your kids woke up to ask you for candy, because I was still in bed, and it was about, we'll say, 6:15, and my daughter comes back into my room and says, "Can I have candy?" "No, Jaden, you cannot have candy." "Can I have ice cream then?" "No." I'm currently working on tooth fairy pouches. It is the day before my show. My goal is to finish these up. I would like to make a yarn trip today because I'm crazy, to try and make something else, but we'll see where that goes. I need to do a mock setup of my booth. Fingers crossed my price tags come in today, because otherwise I have to go and figure out a way to price everything because I have no tags. I still have to put like my regular name tags on them on a lot of things, and don't know from after that. I don't know. Yeah, welcome to the last day of this vlog before we do a market and recap video. So I guess we will add in, I will try and polish this off today of my mock setup and everything that I'm going to bring to the show tomorrow. And then tomorrow will be, or should I make what I brought and then the market? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to close out this video. By the time I get to the end of these videos, I don't even remember what I had recorded so far, but we are to the end of our market prep type stuff. I need to work on doing a mock table and actually going to the craft fair. So my next video will be doing my mock table. I'll tell you all the things that I brought, bringing to the craft fair if at all possible for my first one. We'll see how it goes. And then I will round it out with what sold and a little roundup of my first market and my thoughts. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for joining me in all of my craziness of panicking, of trying to make enough stuff. In this moment, I don't feel like I have enough stuff. I have spent the morning making tooth fairy pouches. They're not quite done yet. I have to sew on pockets and do a little detail for a couple of them. But it's fine. We're just gonna bring a handful of stuff and go from there. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I would love if you would like, subscribe, share with a friend, hit the bell, all those things that people say at the end of YouTube videos. Hit the bell so you know when I post my market roundup type deal. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Enjoy me making a fool of myself singing and enter these videos, trying to be adding end cards to go check out my other videos. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.